go.
Oh, it doesn't have the right view of my titties.
Oh, you're fine. Your boobies are fine. The boobies are fine.
This looks like a hell of a lot. This looks pretty nice down here. What side is this?
Just on El Texas. Still got good service, so it should be all right.
Continue straight on, then use the right lane to turn onto Lope de Vega Drive.
Just stay straight. See, we're on the road we need to be on, so you can kill that GPS if you want. All right. Doesn't look like everybody's here yet, but I'm sure this is going to be recorded and uploaded later. But so you guys know, we're traveling. I believe it's on 83 South. We're going to be like right alongside of the border. We're going to get outside of the city some. We're going to be able to see the border fence out away from all the lights and things like that. So we're going to get out there and see what's going on, if there's anything at all going on. But we're going to give you guys a peek-see at it.
Live view.
Live view.
And even
US
if there-
Highway 83.
Even if there is interaction with where we're going, where we're trying to go, seeing as it's out of the city, if there is any interaction with law enforcement, we will be doing that live just as well.
Absolutely. Keep it rolling for you guys so you can get that, like we said, firsthand little experience thing going.
I'm actually going to put a message on Facebook. Oh, it doesn't have the link and share though.
And you know, we got the heart of Texas, that Dr. Pepper going on.
Yeah. Straight DP.
Alright, we're getting out of the city a little bit. It's getting a little darker, which is what we wanted to begin with. We wanted to get away, see what's going on out here. Uh-oh, we got a viewer.
Hello.
It's probably one of our boys, or... Can't tell. Didn't show. But, nonetheless... seeing over here, I'll flip it around. What we're kind of seeing out here to our right out there in the distance. We'll make it live as long as we can based on our signal.
Signal and situation.
Yeah.
Because you probably noticed, but this guy's been behind us for quite some time.
Yeah.
From the deeper part of town.
So what we do is get up here and probably find a spot to kind of stop and see what happens. Because this, like Eric has just said, somebody been following us along this road quite a while. Not to say it is anything, but you know, we're gonna find out.
I'm gonna put a little TikTok video or a YouTube video out later about just things that I saw while we were at the hotel. Josh was asleep. George Clooney was sleeping. I was out in the truck working, and somebody didn't appreciate me being out in the truck working. So I'll put a little video out about situational awareness, understanding your surroundings, see what we're seeing just out of the corner of our eyes, or what we're feeling just as well. If that makes sense.
What do we got here? Got a facility right on the border here. Yeah, we got some camps with some buses. So intermittent camps is what it looks like right along the side of this border. So back on the other side of this compound is literally the border. And it looks like there's a gate and an access point to come into this compound from the other side, which we just saw. Oh, and there's another one right there. Same thing, same concept. Camp Walker was the name of that. Man. Let me turn this back around. So what we've just seen is we're on, like I said, US Highway 83 South. We're south of Laredo, probably about 4 or 5 miles now. Yeah. And we just passed 2 intermittent camps right on the Rio Grande and the border side. So one of them was Camp Walker. I didn't catch the name of the first one, but the second one was Camp Walker. And yeah. So first-hand view that we got intermittent camps set up all over the border system down here, not just in Eagle Pass along that area, but we saw 2 in less than a mile, from about 2 miles apart from each other, roughly. So we're gonna keep you guys rolling. I don't know who just joined us, but thank you for joining us. We're on Highway 83 South. We just passed. We're literally a few hundred feet from the border here. But we just outside of Laredo, when we passed already 2 intermittent camps. One of them was named Camp Walker. Yeah, I don't know if you can Google that or look that up, but that's what we just saw. So we're gonna pull over here in the store. I'm gonna leave the phone with Eric, because I'm gonna go in and grab a drink. And
yeah, that Dr. Pepper's a little warm for me right now.
Yeah.
prop the phone, hit the phone up on the window because I'm going to look at the map and tell people whomever is going to join.
This one now?
Nah, put it back over there.
I want to get out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, we'll stick this up right here for you.
If they've got one of those cold, or one of those Dr. Pepper vanillas.
Vanilla Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, would you mind?
Cream soda one?
Yeah, the cream soda one.
All right, there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Cream soda Dr. Pepper, got it.
You gonna take these with you?
Yeah. Throw them motherfuckers away.
So, everybody knows our intentions here. We just want to be able to see things for ourselves and give you at home a chance to see it for yourself just as well. We're not trying anything. We're not looking for anything other than just the truth of what's happening, what's going on, what's being said, and we're trying to see it for ourselves. We want to understand it for ourselves just as well. So right now we are off of 83, pulled into a little gas station here, Rio Bravo, off of 83, and I am trying to zoom out of the map a little bit just so I can see where we're going to be heading. Where's a closer port? Down farther. It's really close there. So we'll follow 83 down, probably close to, come on, zoom in, San Yakuso? I ain't gonna be able to pronounce that shit. I'm fucking redneck dumb. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that, but San Yangusio. That's more of a Josh thing to pronounce, so I'll leave that up to him. But we'll head down that way because it looks like it falls along the Rio Grande pretty close. It gets some close to 35 or 83. So we'll be able to get some close views of this side of the border, this portion of the border, and how it looks, just so that you guys can see it as well. But like I said, if you're interested, if you care, which people should care, people should most definitely care. A lot more people need to be aware of everything. It doesn't matter if it's immigration, illegal immigration. We still need to be aware of everything. We need to know what's going on. And every one of us knows that outside of politics, the media doesn't tell us the truth. So you've got a lot of independent people, independent journalists, independent reporters that are out there actually trying to be truthful and open and honest with what they're reporting, and they're being minimized, they're being mocked, they're being judged. So yeah, I'm a redneck, I'm a Pennsylvania boy, but I'm still trying to find out what's going on around me. So pay attention to what's going on around you, and we're going to get you along this border and see what's going on. And yeah, we'll probably getting down to San Yakuso. That's probably a half-hour drive, so we'll probably be with you guys for about 2 hours. Then we'll be back at the room. Yeah, saw some interesting things that I'll put a different video out with the things that I saw while I was sitting in the truck. There was a certain somebody that didn't like that I was sitting in the truck. They must have thought I was somebody else. But I'll put that video out independently, because it was kind of interesting for that 45 minutes of him watching. So we'll see what's going on. And yes, we do have a couple of friends with us. Big Betty and Little Betty. Kelly, Jeremy, and Milton. What's up, Milton? Milton, I saw you just popped in. We are on 83 down by the Texas border. Just outside of a little town called... Damn it, my map isn't pulling up. Just outside of Laredo, heading south along this portion of the border. So, what's up, Jeremy? So we are, once Josh gets back in here, he's grabbing some stuff. We're going to just travel along this portion of the border as much as we can, as far as we can, and get our own view of what's actually going on. Now, on the part that we're traveling right now at midnight, there's not gonna be a lot of action. There's not gonna be people out there. It's not like it's in dead area, not non-populated area. So there might be something to see. But we do plan on getting out of the vehicle when we get to a couple of these spots along 83 to take a look at the fencing, to take a look at the border and see what we can see and show you guys what we see just as well. So,
They didn't have it.
Oh, they didn't have it. No worries. That's good enough.
Sorry.
No. So we'll get out here, and we'll get some things viewing, get you guys some visual just as well. Oh, it's a stray dog.
Oh yeah, there's something I've noticed. There's a crap ton of them, man.
dogs.
Stray dogs everywhere here. I mean, yeah.
Oh, he just peed right on the gas pump handle.
Nice.
But I kind of got an idea.
It's his world. We just live in it. Did you tell him where we were and what we saw so far?
Yeah, I didn't go into the details. I'll keep that video separate.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
Details of what I saw at the hotel.
Oh well. What we just saw was we just left out. We're on US 83 South, heading out of Laredo. Less than about 2 or 3 miles outside of the city, off of 83, and off to the right side of us heading south. We're I'd say about 400, 500, 600 feet from any point off the border fence in the Rio Grande right there. But as we're coming out of town, we ran across through 2 intermittent camps already. 2 of them less than 2 miles apart from each other. One of them was named Camp Walker, but it's just something like you see in a military industrial complex when you're setting up a little small fob or a cop. It's C-wired. It's right on the border fence. The back of the compound's on the border fence, and the front of the compound is on the U.S. side, Highway 83, and it's all what you would think, all white tents, and there's buses everywhere. Again, I didn't catch the name of the first one, but the second one was Camp Walker. So if we head back through that way, I mean, if you look back earlier in this video, you'll see we passed them. I had them on video. If you weren't here for that, you can kind of scroll back and you'll see those as we're driving by them. It is, like I said, it is dark and it is late here, which, let me open this up. Maybe help out a little bit. And
No, right there's border control.
and tomorrow we're going to be kicking it really hard because we're going to be live streaming all day for you guys. We're going to be moving along the border and going up all the way to Eagle Pass there where everybody else is. Yeah, we just passed the border patrol. We're still heading south on 83. Where we're at right now. Yeah, so the border is off to our right. Probably just, like I said, a few hundred feet, anywhere from 300 to 700, 800 feet, depending on where the road turns and twists.
And give you what's an idea of how flat it is down here. Not you flat earthers, but just how flat it is down here. That storm that I'm watching, you can't see it, but the storm that's going on is probably 100 miles away. It's off of the Gulf Coast, and I can see that lightning lighting up the whole way from across there. We're, I'd say probably this far, we're probably 200 from the Gulf, 200 miles from the Gulf.
Maybe, yeah. Probably less than that. We're probably about 120, 140 miles from the Gulf down there, where Brownsville, Texas is. But again, we're right on the bottom of that swoop of Texas down there, riding the border.
110 miles.
Trying to get a feel of what it's like all the way. Just not in them one spots that you're seeing all over the news and in media. We want to see what it's looking like across. Because, for instance, we came outside of the Laredo here and we saw them 2 intermittent camps. And it's exactly what you would think. White tents, everything's set up almost. It's a military,
Very,
industrialized zone. They turned it into.
Lit up. Very lit up.
Yeah, very lit up. Sea wire up. It's if you were in the military, it looks just like a fob. That's exactly what it looks like.
White tents.
And white buses everywhere. The white bluebirds with the flat nose.
Well, there's a little town that I was telling about down here, probably half hour.
Whatever that is, right there.
Sam something, I couldn't pronounce it.
All right, so everybody knows our ultimate goal here is we're trying to go do some nostalgia. We need to find a Dusk Till Dawn fucking cantina made out of all the scrap wood on the border. Hopefully we'll find a Danny Trejo and George Clooney kind of thing going on. That's what we're looking for. But yeah, way down here at that point, looks like that's gonna be our closest.
Yeah, that's
to get
right,
to
yeah.
the border. It's all right
Yeah,
in
that
there.
one's
Oh
San.
yeah. Let's go to we're going to San Ignacio.
Ignacio.
SAN space YGNACIO. It's on the U.S. side, but it is legitimately right on, from what I can see, right on the Rio Grande. And it's away from everything, and it's really obscure. But we're going to go down there and see what we can dig up to see if we can see if there's anything popping off down there.
Who's still with us?
Oh, I don't know. He doesn't tell us exactly. Remember?
Oh, it doesn't.
Because, like, for instance, Amanda watched the whole thing last night, but it wasn't saying she was.
I gotcha.
That kind of stuff. So, at one point, we had probably 10, 12 people in it, and we didn't even realize it. But on the road again.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Yeah, you see, make sure you guys tune back in tomorrow. 'Cause we're gonna be ripping it all day tomorrow. Especially during these, because we're gonna go to these rallies and we're gonna fucking really let you guys see what it's gonna feel like to be there. And man, we may put some fireworks off tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We are in Texas. I was born in Texas. I'm a Texan.
Yeah, start letting some fireworks off. We'll start seeing the bushes shaking.
Shaking bushes.
Just a temptation, yeah.
Yeah, that should do for now. Save some battery on that headlamp. So, we're actually a good ways from there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Along this road, probably half hour.
Alright, so we're going to go a half hour out of our way for you guys, for the benefit of not only us, but everybody else so they can see. Again, we're going down to San Ignacio. So it's SAN space YGNACIO. That's where we're going to be headed to. We're going to get you guys a bird's eye view of what's going on there. See if we can get any good content for you guys.
Yeah, and I just started a TikTok live just as well to see if anybody that I know is Daddy Red just jumped in here.
Yeah, we're gonna see exactly if there's some more camps along this way. But I will tell you this: it would be almost impossible to stop people from coming over across this border from where we're at. It is completely pitch dark out here, black, and it's not very far from the main highway.
Yeah.
At all. A few hundred feet. You can come through our border fence. You can run across this field in less than 30 seconds, jump in a vehicle, and you're gone.
Very much so. I'll let you guys know on the TikTok live. It's going to be hard for me to interact because I am driving, but my partner in American Asshole over here, he's going to try to do.
How you doing?
Both ways. Just so you guys in the TikTok live know, he's doing a Facebook live
On our Facebook page.
and I was having problems with my TikTok and Facebook loading up, so we were just sticking with that. But now that this is seemingly working, I'll give you guys a brush up. We drove from far up north to come down here to the border to see for ourselves what's actually going on down here. And plus, it's an adventure. We want to see what's going on because we're tired of what everybody else is saying and not getting the full facts. Now, there are, like I said to the Facebook Live, there are a lot of independent journalists and a lot of independent reporters out there that are trying their damnedest to get the news out. And there's a lot of them that are just fake as shit. And you guys know which ones those are. But the significance of us coming down is we're just random. We're nobodies. Well, we believe we're people, but we're trying to give you guys a first-hand view of what it looks like down here. Unbiased. This is not political. This is just purely educational. So, like I said, it's going to be hard for me to interact with you guys other than just listening to me flap at the jaw. So, if you're interested, every once in a while, Josh will look over here and see what the comments are. And
yeah, he'll let me know if somebody's commenting, and I'll try to respond to you guys over there. But so you are tracking. We are on US Highway 83 South. We came south out of Laredo. We're going down towards looks like a little town called San Ignacio, which is right on the Rio Grande, right on the border. It's really obscure, out in the middle of nowhere. And just so you guys are tracking over on that side, as soon as we came out of Laredo on Highway 83 South, there was what looked like two intermittent camps, almost like if you were in the military, you know what a fob looks like, kind of, sort of. But it was set up right along the backside of the border, and the front side was on US Highway 83, and one of them was named Camp Walker. Now, these two camps were about less than 5 miles outside of Laredo, and these camps were less than 2 miles apart from each other, but you can tell exactly what they were. And here we go. We just passed a full transport bus. This is why I said here we go, because we just saw that.
Can you, hey Daddy, can you tell me how the volume is? And can you clearly hear Josh?
Well, either way, we're going down to San Ignacio.
Oh,
so we're good. All right, cool.
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
So we're going down, like I said, to San Ignacio. So if you guys want to look that up, it's SAN space YGNACIO. So you can get a first-hand feel of the map and how close we're going to be. But like I said, we've already seen a couple intermittent camps in between here. and I can't see it. It's not very. It wouldn't be very hard to get across the border right here. It's pitch black out here, less than a few hundred feet from the main highway. If you got any type of athletic ability, you can get across an open field in less than 30 seconds.
This field and road, which this is a 4-lane highway we're on right now.
Yeah.
And from those camps, we're probably now 9-10 miles away from those camps.
Yeah.
And this is nothing. This is, it's going to be difficult to see, but
It's pitch black.
It's nothing.
Now, with that being said, the 2 camps we did see were just outside of Laredo. So if you want to do your own investigation, there's one that's called Camp Walker, and it's on Highway 83 South, outside of Laredo. I don't know if you get any information on it or not. Once we get off live, I'm taking notes as we go through, so I can do some research as well, see if it's even out there in the interwebs.
Yeah.
But on the Facebook live stream, we actually drove past them and I had them on the live stream.
The camps, the 2 independent camps we saw, I'd say they were probably 2 football fields.
Yeah, you're looking at like a couple 100-yard complexes. So each complex is about 200-300 yards, and we're talking about length and width size.
Yeah,
they're pretty big, and those tents look like they can hold a good 8,000-9,000 people apiece, easy. They're just that big.
Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna pull over right here.
Where we at?
I don't know, but these branches here started to dive down a little bit, so I wanted to
Let's see.
let you see more lit up of what it looks like.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna unplug and I'm gonna step outside for a minute.
All right, Eric's stepping out. For sure, Milton. But let me turn this around because he's got the flashlight.
That's what it looks like.
That's exactly what it looks like, guys. The border's literally right there. That's not that fence that you just saw that he had up. That's not the border fence itself, so don't be fooled, you know. But beyond that, a couple 100 feet past all that is the fence. And it's just open fields, dead trees, lots of cacti, as you can see all along the side of this fence here.
Chill out for the evening for tomorrow's events. Nice cactuses.
There we go. We got Eric. For you guys just joining us, we got Eric out on the side of the road. He's at a fence. It's not the border fence. It looks like somebody's property line fence. But past that fence marker that you see there, only a couple 100 feet, and that's the border. But so we're stopped on US Highway 83 South. We're heading to San Ignacio, which is really obscure. We've already seen a couple intermittent camps.
Plus, I wanted to get a piece of that cactus, and my kids would love that.
Oh yeah, so and then Eric wanted to grab a piece of cactus for his kiddos, but nonetheless, we're right here off of the side of Highway 83. It looks like somebody's property fence, and the border is probably beyond that fence by a few 100 feet or so. So we're gonna be continuing travels down to San Ignacio. Let me turn this back around for you guys and turn some light back on.
What's up there, Salty Vet?
Eric, so I'm gonna put our marker back up on the window here.
I caught myself with a piece of that cactus.
Eric apparently fucked around and found out a little bit. So I'll hang you guys back up here, and we're gonna continue our travels down to San Ignacio.
Yep.
And get you guys some good content from down there. Oh, turn that back on there. There we go.
Yeah, I fucked around and found out with a cactus.
Yeah.
good. We got 2 salty vet, which is T-Dog down in
Russian.
and you're in Russian. Yeah.
Little coffee. Keep us going.
Barrel rain.
Oddly enough, we stopped at a 7-Eleven on this, right on the border down here, less than a few hundred feet. Speaking of which, look at this vehicle here. Maybe they're picking somebody up, I don't know. But we stopped at the 7-Eleven. They were doing the, I guess the changeover for shift and things. And these guys had these cash registers just sitting out on the counter counting all the money out. So I don't think crime is an issue necessarily right here at all. They had their register and their tills sitting out on the counter, just counting everything in front of everybody. So I don't see that being an issue.
It's probably somebody doing the same thing we do.
Yeah, there's a truck sitting on the side of the road back here, right along. So we're at a very close point on the border. Again,
right down
only
the border.
a couple hundred feet.
Yeah, if a couple
If that.
hundred feet.
But Eric had the right idea to go down to this place down here because it's really obscure. And this town has some sort of infrastructure like roadways and things like that. You can throw a baseball, hit the border. So we're going to see if there's something popping off down there, if the government's got some camps down there, if there's buses down there, that kind of thing. We're going to give you guys first choice view of that. And if we do find something, make sure you guys are sharing this content so we can make people know and let people know that, hey, it's happening, just not in this spot, it's all over, obviously.
My service is dropping signal.
So if you guys do lose, over on TikTok, if you guys lose Eric's live feed, just come on over to Facebook, search for American Asshole with 3 S's, and you'll find our page. We're live streaming there. I've got good service. I'm still 5G, 5 bars, so I'll be live streaming on there if you guys want to get on there and see.
And we have a couple people over on that.
Yeah, we got 4 or 5 that were in here, hopping in and around. But if you guys, if we lose signal on there, if you guys want to come over and follow the other page, we'll be live on that one as well. So again, it's American Asshole, 3 S's and ass.
3 S's and ass.
And we'll be uploading most of and the majority of our. We'll do as much as we can on TikTok, but the majority of our content's probably going to be uploaded there immediately. That's the first place that'll be loaded. Let's see.
The Daddy Red, I think if you can still get this connection, I'll have to link him up with you just as well. But there's another guy I think you would appreciate following, Black Jack American. It's Black Jack American. He's got some really good content. I think you would appreciate his shit, his stuff.
El Camino Real.
So these are people's ranches.
Yeah, these are little ranches right on the border.
Yeah.
That is. So their property line is literally Mexico
Yeah.
and the highway.
And this is probably all theirs. The Russian, I can't, I don't,
Let me see.
can I translate? Decline those. Those are,
Sorry, brother. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, let's translate that. Translate that. Go back and translate all this stuff we get in here. speak Russian. You do not understand shit.
Thank you.
Thanks. Where did you go?
So it is actually Russian?
Yeah.
Yes, we understood that much of it.
He's asking. Yeah, it's got bad service down here. He does. Putin is handsome.
What's that?
This dude's fucking losing his shit.
Daddy Red? He good dude.
What are you staring at me for? Hi, y'all. What are you staring at me for? Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna go ahead and let him keep talking.
Let the Russian keep going.
Yeah, let him keep running. Them yappers.
If you can understand me, Mr. Russian, that bilingual, I'm impressed. Good job.
Well, if he can, he can speak English.
Yeah, you should be able to.
You're on my live stream.
Yeah.
All right, we're probably about less than 10 minutes or so from San Ignacio.
Yeah. Kelly joined.
Yee.
Can't get the brother to join. He's passed out. Should send the husband over to his house and just pound on the doors. How does your language?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts, brother.
Let's just throw some numbers in the middle of our.
Yeah. It makes fucking sense to us. Oh yeah, we're getting real close to this little area here. I'm seeing some lights, so we're gonna
Starting to light up a little bit.
pay a little more attention to the facilities in this area.
What is it? The fire station? But it is nice down here. This would be a great Harley ride.
Oh, yeah.
Just along this portion of it.
It sure would too.
It's so smooth.
These roads are nice down here and it's smooth.
Yeah.
And it's straight, flat.
They take care of these roads. Well done. That's a very
Let's
nice
be real
house.
too. They don't have a lot of infrastructure down here to spend the money on. The roads better be nice.
Very nice houses looking. Well kept, well maintained.
All right, we're in San Ignacio, kind of right here.
Never heard of this place.
I haven't either, but-
Digging on it. Zoom in on this and see what the town looks like itself.
Little RV park we're passing by.
Yeah, not a big town.
Post office. There's a bus
Yeah.
right in front of us.
Now it's starting to look like a town. That's your local school bus.
Yeah. In the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
12:30. In the middle of the night, and there's a school bus running lights, yellow lights and things like that, loaded up. So what it looks like is they're using school buses for transport too. Because that motherfucker was loaded. But then again, it is a Friday night. I don't know what sports are going on in there, but again, there's nothing out here.
Typically, if it's a sports team, they decorate their bus up a little bit too.
And I could see on that bus and those little kids, so benefit of the doubt. going on, Charles?
No, we are out.
We're down in San Ignacio.
We are out of
Texas.
San Ignacio.
Yeah, that was it. So we should whip.
It was a quick drive-through. Yeah. I don't think they have snow plows, but you're right.
Yeah, there's no crossing right here per se.
No,
No
and
legal crossing.
from the looks of it down there, that didn't look like the area we would want to be driving into in the middle of the night anyway. A couple lights up, it's just a truck.
All right, so the next city is Zapata. Zapata. Zapata.
So, new joiners to the TikTok Live. Not very good at TikTok Lives, and I'm driving, so paying attention to this is a little bit tricky. We're just driving along the border down here in Texas, just to get our own view of it, just to see what's actually going on. That tomorrow there's a big event in Eagle Pass that we're going to plan on trying to attend.
It's supposed to be thousands upon thousands of thousands of people.
Yeah.
So we're going to bring you guys the live content from that as well. Go ahead.
And we're trying to do this as just completely unbiased. We're not coming down here politically, and we're not coming down here driven off of anything, but just our own curiosity as to what's going on. So we're trying to check it out and see what we're actually looking at. About 10 minutes into this trip along the border after we left the hotel, just outside of what is that town?
Laredo.
Laredo. I apologize. Just outside of Laredo, there was 2 camps that were set up. Both of them about a mile and a half, 2 miles in between each other, but very well lit up camps.
So you guys are aware, if you're ever in the military, they look like little mini fobs popped up. They are intermittent camps that full-on white tents that could hold. They look to appear to hold anywhere from 800 to 1,000 people easily in each tent, and there was at least 2 or 3, if I remember correctly. We'll pass back by them on these camps, but the biggest indicator was all the buses, the white buses, the Bluebirds, white buses. There was at least 10 or 15 of them parked out front. So we passed that first one with all of the buses, and then the next camp was called Camp Walker, which was about a mile down the road from that one, and you had basically the same things going on. So if you're interested, look it up, Camp Walker, see if you can find anything on it. And it's right south of Laredo by a few miles.
I'll have to look those up, Daddy. Daddy. I'll have to look those up, Daddy Red. I didn't look those up before we left, but in these situations, assumptions can get you in trouble, so I'll definitely look those up. Thanks for that heads up.
So when we passed those camps, I'm prior service military. I was in the Army. I'm an airborne infantry guy. So I didn't see any indicators of actual military complex as far as like UN is what out of those complexes that we passed. But it is definitely, it's not just something you stick up in the middle of the desert, I'll tell you that. But a lot of money was spent there on these complexes. Get you guys real good content tomorrow. We're going to do a lot of live streaming. It'll be during the day. Probably going to be running into a lot of people where we're at, so maybe we'll get some interviews for you guys.
Just random people talking.
Just random people, and then get you some live feeds of the environment, what it's like, what's going on. But as you can see, we're in the middle of the night just doing our civic duty, checking things out. Hopefully benefiting you guys so you can get some eyes on something differently.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this, we've driven about close to about 35, 40 minutes now south of Laredo on 83 along the border. I have not seen a single Border Patrol agent other than one sitting literally in Laredo, right as we were
just
leaving.
at the outskirts.
But I have not
of
seen a
that.
single Border Patrol agent anywhere along this highway for the past 40 minutes.
And it's,
No cops, I haven't seen a single thing. No highway patrol, state police, nothing. No military, I haven't seen anything down here.
I wonder if this what would be the reasoning of focusing your immigration in certain areas.
Well, as you notice, a lot of the media content out in Eagle Pass and things
Yeah.
like that. That's why we wanted to get down here to the obscure areas to look. See, so here's another bus we're passing.
And that wasn't not.
No, that wasn't a school bus. That was a Bluebird bus, and it was the dark blue ones. Tinted windows, so you couldn't see inside of it or anything. No lights on. But yeah, we've passed about 5 or 6 buses
Yeah.
on our route. No border patrol. Again, no state police, nothing like that. No presence, no government presence at all. Now, we're not saying those buses are filled, but why are there buses at 12:30, 1 o'clock at night running Bluebird buses, transport buses, running up and down the border?
You know what
You know
else?
what I mean?
I haven't seen anything litter.
Out here, I haven't seen litter.
Litter
But
at all.
around the cities, all along their barbed wire fences they have, it's all littered down at the bottom.
Yeah, but even when I stopped to grab the cactus, it's very clean. It really is. There was no litter. There's no bags like you'd see normal. Driving down to
Memphis.
Fucking Memphis. Yeah.
On the corridors of Memphis, you got trash laying on the side. You don't see that here.
Yeah, it's clean, but that's just in the middle of the night noticing that I don't see trash.
And on that same note, now we are traveling on a highway, and a lot of these places they have little fences up, so they appear to be people's property too. They're ranch lands and things like that, which I can understand them being a little cleaner.
That's true too. Yeah.
But with that being said, yeah, it is pretty cleaned up. It's exactly what you would see in a movie, man. Out in the desert, the Alamo. You know, it's exactly what it looks like. Cacti everywhere, and those little small shrub trees all dead from the heat. Or they're alive, but they're struggling.
Yeah. Well, they got a little bit of a drink today.
I'm still holding strong. I got some 5G going. You got your LT going. Okay, we're good.
Yeah. Just TikTok reference. Yeah. Lost connection. Oh, it's back.
Yeah. Eric's getting down. Oh, I'm getting down too.
And you have what for service?
I'm using T-Mobile right now. and
You're using T-Mobile and I'm using Verizon.
So my
That might be
5G is back.
That might be a commercial for T-Mobile.
Look at that. So we know that's Mexico.
Yeah.
So right now we can see the largest city in Mexico.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Arc Rock.
Local deal.
Arc Rock. All right.
Alright. I'll catch you tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, make sure you guys get on our Facebook. I'll make sure he posts the Facebook links too, because that's where we're going to be live, and all the content's going to come first and fresh.
Yeah.